Hey guys, welcome yet again to another Showdown sweep. I'm Mr. Lucky Luke, and today's one we're going to be showing you people a Meloetta sweep. Yes, people, we're back again, and I guess we're continuing with some of the Showdown sweeps after the last one, which you probably got to see a high draft bowl sweep, which if you probably have missed that one, yeah, you probably should watch some of my other videos and probably watch those as well. And as well as by the time also done with this recording or this upload, there's also been a reaction on my channel called a death battle reaction between, I guess, what was it, Joker versus the guy with Gojo or something. I don't know. I forgot already which which one it is. Actually, let me just double check so I know. It is no, it's Gierno. Gierno. There it goes. Persona versus JoJo. So there you go. So anyways, besides that, we're back again with some Meloetta sweep here, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. Now, before anyone asks, I actually have done a Meloetta sweep like a year ago. I actually have uploaded that one a year ago. Since then, and it was a very bad one, so I wanted to try and remake a Meloetta sweep because I really felt like it. Unfortunately, the shiny model doesn't show up on Showdown, but it does show up. But might as well show it on my thumbnail because I can do whatever I want. So in case you're wondering, it sadly didn't get shiny unlocked on Showdown, but it got shiny. Actually got unlocked, or actually got unlocked. You can actually use shiny Meloetta in Scarlet and Violet now, so that's cool. But yeah, that's really the only thing here there is. So yeah, now for today's sweep, we're actually not going to be just using, Meloetta itself, like a normal one. We're actually going to be also using its Pirouette form. I think that's what it calls. And to do that, we're going to be relying on using RELIC as its main move. Now for today's sweep, we're going to be actually try using a little separately because we're going to be relying on two different sets. We're actually going to be using not only a physical set, we're going to be also try to use its special set. Now for today's one also, I actually, since I've already done a regular Meloetta sweep, which actually by that time it was a Gen 7, I think it was, where you can use, I think, was it 7? I don't know. It was the generation when you could get the Z crystals, So I actually used a Z Celebrate strategy on Meloetta and actually got a sweep for using it, which definitely gonna leave you guys and girls link are actually at the end of the video. You're probably gonna have to watch it for yourself. And that was really all I could say. I tell you guys. As for this sweep here, we're gonna be using the relic form or Pirouette form, and we're gonna be using both of its physical and special set. We could use this regular. We could also could have done a Meloetta sweep using its special set. But to be honest, I just didn't feel like I want to do a third sweep or so because it took me a little while in order to get this sweep here. So I bet you guys and girls better hope you enjoy this one. So yeah. So for today's one, we got a obviously relic song here, which actually surprisingly has a 10% chance to put your opponent asleep and then basically transform your Meloetta to its Pirouette form. Which, by the way, I'm going to show you right here where the difference are. So here it is, showing you people the Pirouette form, which from a basically Meloetta, it's being a special attacker to a physical attacker. So you can see the difference here. It's pretty obvious, and it actually gets from being from a special attacker to become a physical attacker. So that's why I wanted to try using its Pirouette form to try use a special set as well, since might as well give it a challenge. So that's why I was gonna give it a go and try use Relic Song as his move. Now we're going to be trying using both sets here, so you guys and girls get to see a physical and then also a special attacking set. So hope you guys and girls enjoy this one, and let's get into the battle. So for today's one, we actually started rather weirdly because I actually wasn't even remotely going for a sweep. I actually was doing a couple of tests, and I hope you enjoy this one. So first of all, we got a superior here who wants to go ahead and give it a go and see what's going to happen. And I wanted to try use a clear physical set, as Kiraman's going to try use its move, but it got paralyzed. So I said I wanted to go for the coil, and then maybe go for a nice little knockoff. But however, Freeze Shock is going to come in there, and it's going to annihilate me with a Power Herb as well, which is it's not exactly a good way to start. Then I swapped to Archeluna, or Archeluda, or Ludon, I think that's the name. And I wanted to give it a taste on his my own Power Herb set, as the opponent's going to try and go for its move. So I went for an Aura Spear. It almost knocked it out. And then it's going to go for the Earth Power. And I was thinking, well, maybe I can try and go for another Electro Shot. I was actually going for Archuludon on sweep, but it failed. And then, people, it is time to try the Meloetta sweep. Enjoy. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoy both of those two sweeps there. Man, that were really clutch moments there at the end, so I hope you guys enjoyed both of them. And let me explain the strategy of both of these Meloetta sets I was running on the Showdown. Now, first of all, the first one, we got a sweep there. It was a fresh, fast sweep there. Just Meloetta just wiped the floor of all the Pokemon. And the second one required a little bit of a luck, but eventually I got the Relic Song sweep at the end. So let's talk about the first battle. So first one, we got a nice fast sweep here. We got to use Swords Dance on the last Pokemon, which was Cure and Black, I'm pretty sure. And I got to live the, I think it was the Fusion Bolt. And I went for, first of all, a Swords Dance. The reason why I went for the Swords Dance first is because I wanted to make sure I want to make the Kyurem stay alive, so I can then freely set up a Swords Dance afterwards, because you never know exactly how powerful or what Pokemon he will probably use on that turn. So that's why I said that I used Swords Dance first and then Relic Song afterwards. Now after I went for my Relic Song, I became my Pirouette form, and I was able to use my combination of using Close Combat and then Ice Punch. The reason why I didn't use a Psychic type move is because simply just, well, I needed an extra coverage, and I didn't want to rely on Zen Head but miss. So that's why I relied on Ice Punch, which was actually clutch there, because especially if I didn't have Ice Punch, this would have probably not actually be working as best, because you realize, like most people rely on too much of its stab type. So that's why I run one stab and the other one did not. So I had the choice of either normal or fighting type in general. So that's why I run obviously a Close Combat and Ice Pump combination. Now, Close Combat is a move I never really use that often, like almost ever. But in this sweep here, I got to use this one because I finally got to use a risky fighting type move. And because Meloetta is pretty fast, all I had to require to do is to one-shot them, which I got to use in this sweep. Now for this one, we can run a max speed, max attack set with Jolly Nature for this one. We also got 4 for defense, really didn't matter. We got Serene Grace as the only ability, the only ability gets, really sadly, unless I'm missing something I should have. No, he only gets 1 ability, sadly, that's all. And that's really it gets. Which is not bad. I mean, Serene Grace is actually a cool ability, which has the secondary effect of double. Which unfortunately, in this case, it could be good and it could be bad, especially if you're having a secondary effect. Yeah. So for this one, Ice Punch would have been a 20% chance to freeze, or a Relic Song could also be at a 20 technically. Then we also have the lower base 1 stats of the Close Combat, which I don't think it would have really worked. I don't remember. I don't think it would have mattered anyway. So yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much that. And also have Muscle Band to boost my physical power, physical attack moves by a 1.1, which made this an excellent sweeper. And then afterwards, that's pretty much it, really. So I got to outspeed, surprisingly, the Ogerpon, which they should have probably, they could have probably terrored themselves with their Ogerpon Teal, and then pretty much just outspin my Meloetta, and then just one shot with anything, with Ivy Cudgel and stuff, and that would have been it. But that didn't happen. The other one I was running was a Relic Song set, which I got to use, which was probably one of the sets I didn't really want to try really often, but since I had no choice, I could have had the question whether to run a Relic Song only, or if I should have run something else, because I wanted to use its Pirouette form, but the question was, would I actually take out the opponent with using only Relic Song? Now, fortunately for this, the Relic Song strategy from this Meloetta set, I had to rely on a lot of luck and hope the opponent didn't run a Ghost type on their team, because this set requires me to make sure the opponent did not have a Ghost type on the team, and that's really only why I got this week one. Now, the cool thing about the Meloetta also as well, itself, Yeah, I got to actually use its regular form and got to use its Pirouette form, which got to both of those sweeps. Which, by the way, people, I know people probably going to be specified and say it doesn't count because you know Meloetta is swapped forms and that's changing and yeah, whatever. You know what? Go ahead and you know what? Find other viewers, okay? Find other channels if you want to be like that. So because I got to use both forms on that sweep, and I'm proud of saying it because using only Relic Song is kind of impossible because Meloetta's special attack is pretty randomly high, and it's better to use that one instead of using the Pirouette form, which is why I wanted to try using it for the challenge. Now, I know people question why not just run like a Relic Song with another special set, like using max speed, max special attack with Relic Song. I don't know, like I mean, it could have even run like um, max speed, max special attack with Chesto, rest with Calm Mind, Relic Song, and then I could use like some other moves like Hyper Voice and then Shadow Ball and stuff. It would have worked probably, but I had to rely on quite a lot of luck, especially because Meloetta this time I won't be able to withstand any of hits. It can't really take too much hits because otherwise it will most likely go down. So that's why I run a bulky set. And we run max health, max defense with Ball Nature, 4 for special defense, Key Berry as the item, and we also have Terra Normal for boosting its, give it an additional Terra Normal boost. That's simply pretty much it. The Latios was there just to set up a couple light screen, a little light screen, reflect, and then go for Memento. That's pretty much it, just to support the Meloetta a little bit, so I can safely swap it out without, relying on too much of, the opponent setting up themselves. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. It did take a little while, but didn't take too long. But eventually I got those sweeps, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I have one more sweep to go for, and that is going to be another dragon type, which you probably gonna got to see on this video. But if you already forgot which it is, how could you? Because you'll probably will end up rewatching the video, and then it's gonna say, "Oh, it's that Pokemon." But if not, then you already know who's next afterwards. All right, take care, boys and girls. Hope you guys enjoyed the Meloetta sweep. Check the old one if you want to see some nostalgic, old school, classic video. If not, stay lucky out there and take care. And P.S. Yes, Meloetta is my favorite mythical, and that is all I can say.